Give me my my preview. All right, it looks as though we are live, I believe. I don't know, it seems, I don't know, almost seems new every time now going live because I don't feel consistent now. But anyway, we are live. It is Tuesday, and probably only two reasons why y'all ever come over here to look at this shit anymore. It's for one thing because it's the longest running show in the damn world, and you can see one of the smoothest transitions ever known to man, and I created it. So there you go. There we go. Smooth transition, folks.
Smooth. Very smooth.
What's going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show number 475. Time to face the music. And why did I title it that? Again, I have no idea. After titling 474 of these, you have run out of titles back in like the 200s, so you just throw anything out there.
I feel like if you used that title before.
You know what? There are so many times that I have titled a show and said, you know what? I feel like I've titled this show like this before, and I've almost wanted to go back and look, and I'm kind of like, I don't give a shit. But
I agree.
Think about it. 475 times I've had to come up with a title. Sometimes they're easy. Sometimes you have absolutely no clue what to put. Sometimes you think about it for days. Sometimes you think about it for about 2 minutes and then just throw some bullshit up. But I feel like in all the times that this has been done, you will barely, and I use the word barely very strongly, will find a repeat in me using a title name. So, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I'm even rambling on here. Mark's over there got a bunch of goodies. I know Mike's got a bunch of goodies, and I have absolutely zero. So, you guys better take your time showing your shit off. So, take it away, Mark.
I shit you not. These are what I'm vaping on right here.
Oh, my God. Is that the new disposables?
No, the Vaporesso Cross 4 Nano. They're old. I've been vaping on these for fucking months.
Okay, well, there you
go. What's in this one? I forgot what's in these. Whatever the hell. Ruthless grape drank in one. And then I got another Ruthless, how do you say it? Cubano, whatever the hell. It's like a cigar, tobacco, sweet in the other. And I would be using my other Vaporesso mod, but I'm all out of coils now. So that's it.
Is that kind
no
of
disposables?
Is that kind of like a ploy that if Vaporesso is watching the show, which all the companies watch this show, it's kind of a hint that hey, I need more free coils?
I think for now on, like when a company sends something, I'm going to tell them like either you send like a shit ton of extra coils or don't send it at all.
Yeah, on top of the hundreds and hundreds of dollars that are also coming in, I need a bunch of free coils. But
other than that, thank you. We're drinking on some clear moonshine, and there you go. Take it away, Mr. Michael Vapes.
Nice. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hello. Josh Z. Right there. That's what you're looking for. It's right there. So anyway, yes. Good evening, everyone. Hello. We have a small buffet today. We'll start off with something new. We got the Boxer with the intake dual. Raspberry custard in there. We're also vaping on a ferret, the Smoke Ferret mod. No, what am I saying? Jesus, Smoke Ferret mod. I come up with this shit. Surin Ferro Light pod.
Oh, there you go.
We got the Horizon Tech Talons 3 pod thingy. Oh, temp control.
What?
That's temp control.
Oh, and that's Horizon Tech?
Yeah. Wow. We got the, what is it called? The Baby Manto, Baby AIO, Renko, what do you call it? Borrow device.
That looks pretty.
Yep. Vaping on that. Vaping on the Oxfa V Prime. This thing is badass. V Prime. We got Dot Mod, Dot Pod, Max. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Vaping on that. Vaping on Smoke GT
Damn.
Novo, the Novo GT. We got a Rinco Jelly Box, Jellyfish, something like that. We got a Vaporesso. What's it called again, Mark?
Or more?
Yeah, G,
The G.
the G. Vaping on that. Weenax Q Pro. Vaping on that. And inside there, we have randomly put Enigmas in there. We got Enigma. We got Zook Duct. And we also got PKG Atlanta. All right, quick buffet. Take
Quick and small.
it away, Esty.
I was just sitting here. I could have swore I heard the words were said right before it that, yeah, I don't really have anything, and I just got a couple items. He held up at least 20 items that I've never even heard of yet, so
Yep.
that's a basic for him.
That little
so,
burrow mod looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way. I've been doing a lot of vaping.
Well, y'all know me. I'm still rocking the norm. I'm not even gonna call them out because they don't need a name because everybody knows what they are. I did come home to a package though that I did place an order on that showed up pretty quick. Mr. Marquez put out some, I guess, new flavors, and I seen this one on a Facebook post, and I was like, "Ooh, banana cookie." That sounded pretty interesting, so I got that, and he sent some extras as always. I appreciate that. And where's this other thing? So I told him, I said, look, I need to try something from you because I've never done a 12 milligram with Stevie before, but I said I need it in a 50-50. And I said I need something banana wise. So he did a 50-50 of this in 12, and I'm going to see what it's like on the one of the RTAs. So
He'll do, I think he does whatever like ratio you want, I think. I'm pretty sure he
yeah,
does.
and I'm sure I've asked him in the past, and I'm so forgetful nowadays. But so that'll get loaded into one of these RTAs pretty soon, and we'll see how it goes. So juice is about the only new thing I got going on here, but I don't know. So what's good happening? Because I think the only person I've seen working hard here has been Mike on the internet, because I think I just seen Mark's name appear on YouTube for the first time like in weeks. Did you just
Yep.
kind of randomly sneak a product in that you had sitting there and said,
Ye-
let me do a
Yep.
review on this?
Yep. Pretty much.
Has it come to this now that you're out of shit now?
Yeah, I think I am right at the moment, yes.
Wow. So Mike's the only one sitting here with stuff. It was kind of flip-flop there a while back.
Yeah.
Now Mike's got endless videos coming up, and everybody
You got a
else
bunch
is
of
sitting here in the dark.
Yep. I've got videos until December
That's good shit.
that are coming out. Yeah.
Right up about till time of Chinese New Year, right?
I still have a few more to record. But yeah, well, no, December. Well, I'm not going to be on a show next week,
Yep.
or maybe even the week after. We'll see. I might be on the show. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I still have webcams in New York. I am bringing my laptop, the one I was using here, to New York with me. So I might be on a show. We'll see.
Well, there could be a possibility of don't hold your breath on a show next week, maybe because it is the holiday week, and next week I got one day I got to work, and that's Monday, and then I'm done for the week, and I might just kind of disappear for a little bit. I'm pretty
All right.
I'm pretty tired. I'm not 100% certain on that yet, but we'll just play it by ear and see what happens when we get up.
Yeah,
to
we'll
that
see.
day.
It's going to be like 2 consecutive weeks, possibly maybe even a third week where I might not be
Yeah.
on. So we'll see. I have lots of things I got to go do. I don't want to go,
Yeah, I know.
but I have to go.
Got business to take care of. We understand that.
Yeah, but I've been really. I don't know, for people that watch my videos, you're gonna see like different lighting in every video, different backgrounds, just a progression. Like what you see now, you're not going to see because I haven't recorded video with
With the
this
newer
light
stuff.
setup. I just finished the lighting today. So hopefully it's good like this. Hopefully it looks good.
So just
We'll see.
y'all remember what he's saying. So if you want to see the current shit, you watch this show, and then if you want to go back into the future, watch the videos beyond this show, so you'll get you'll get an insight before they even hit. So
Yeah, man. Yeah.
nice. Well, Mike was just telling us when we came into here, he's been doing some more work on the studio. So, and I see some progression. Last week we had a video game back there and some different lighting, and now Mike's completely changed it again. And I've already been noticing Mark just kind of staring at things. So by next week or the week after, Mark might have him a new shelf up or some different lighting or something. There's no telling. So
I still got the video game in here. I got it in a nice little spot right there. That I got to keep. It was Stephanie's. It was her game. I bought it for her last Christmas. It was a Christmas gift. She wanted this Pac-Man game, arcade style. So
nice.
yep. So we'll keep it in here.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So what's what is the lack of products, Mark? I'm curious. What's going on? Have you pissed off people again, or what's going on?
No, I just think I don't know what happened. Maybe because the channel disappeared. So they're like, "Oh shit, he's gone."
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so maybe that's why. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm still talking to people, but I'm guessing maybe who knows.
Have you
I don't
put your
think it's-
feelers kind of back out that you got your channel back, or you just like if they hit you up, they hit you up?
They hit me up. They hit me out.
Dude, you only lost your channel for 3 days.
Yeah, I know, but it felt like 3 years.
I was gone for 2 months.
I know.
Yeah.
3 days is a long time when you lose your channel, though. It's like forever.
Yeah, that was pretty great. I was happy to see though that you got it back. I'm glad that somebody got their head out of their tail and delivered.
And then I got an email the next day from another YouTube rep saying, "Sorry, there's nothing we could do. Our decisions are final." And I'm like, "Well, the channel's already back, but thank you anyways."
Did you tell them that the channel was back?
No, I didn't bother emailing them back because all it is like copy and paste with them. If I hear any more about this Tyson fight, oh my god! Or either the Tyson fight or the blonde chick that was the whatever girl. Oh my god!
I know. I'm getting that all over my feed.
Yes,
The blonde chick all over Facebook.
yes, like it's everywhere.
I'm a little out of it, but so what are we talking about? A blonde chick? What's up?
What are those girls called? The ring girls?
A ring girl?
Yeah, I
the
guess
ring
she's-
girl with a huge rack.
Yeah, she happens to be a decent looking ring girl, but for some reason she's gone viral.
Because if you notice, that smile never came off her face the whole time.
Oh, is that what I'm like?
Yeah, they must have been like in pain after that match, after the whole thing of that smile, and like the Joker.
She's like everywhere.
So we did this probably, I think about 2 months ago. We got rid of Netflix. Just decided we didn't want it anymore. And I know that particular little, I don't even know if you want to call it a fight, but if that's what you want to call it, was on Netflix. I have not looked up, other than it just getting posted all over Facebook, who won it, and yada, yada, yada. I've only read a few things here and there. I have not looked up any videos on YouTube to see any little clips from that fight or watch the fight in its entirety or anything, because honestly, I just didn't give a shit, because it wasn't going to be real any damn way. So
That fight was just. I was just sitting there watching this. I was so excited just to see Tyson fight, and I was just watching like, I wish I didn't witness this. This was just so stupid. I mean, that other fight, the hell was his name? Those other boxers, Ramos and God, I can't remember the other guy's name.
yeah, I heard there was some other.
That was a good fight. Even the women fighting,
Yeah.
real good. But that sucked because I was getting lots of buffering during that. The stream was horrible from Netflix.
So that was the funny part. That was on a weekend night, correct, when that fight took place?
Yeah,
Friday.
Friday, I believe. Yeah.
Now, I was up and I was on the internet, and one thing I did see come across, like my phone had lit up, somebody had said that Netflix basically crashed for a lot of people because everybody was just surging on there trying to watch this crap or whatever, and I was like, well, that sounds about right. Didn't we have a fight somewhere else before that got like, I guess you could say, bum rushed and the feed was killed for a lot of people? Wasn't it like years ago there was a particular fight that kind of crashed like this? Or am I guessing?
Yeah, there was something. Was it? I don't remember what it was though. There was a lot of buffering going on. I think it was a pay per view. I think it was with what's his name? Wasn't it with Oh my God,
Was it a
the
Conor
boxer,
McGregor?
the boxer, Floyd.
Floyd
Was it
Mayweather.
against the UFC guy?
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, was it that match?
It might have been. Because I know everybody wanted to see that shit too, but I don't know. She was there to distract us. Okay, so I guess it was. I would have had to watch that fight to know who this person is, and again, I guess I'm kind of glad I didn't watch it now. So, but then I also heard too. I think a lot of people have let their Netflix go, but everybody reinstated it just for that evening, and then afterwards was probably going to kill it again,
Yeah,
right
right.
after the fight goes off. So,
Yeah, people are bitching about canceling their Netflix.
so
I was at we went to the bar and we watched the two matches before that, and then right when the whole Tyson thing was started, bam, the feed just killed, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Oh my god,
yeah,
they lost it all."
They fixed the feed. Actually, I was having problems throughout the when the women were fighting. It started towards I think it was when they started. It was bad. That's I wanted to see that fight, and then there was like about a half hour, 40 minute of nothing going on. They just had a bunch of random people that didn't belong in boxing talking about boxing. What was her name again? Rosie Perez, is that her name? And
Rosie Perez, yeah.
Cedric, the end of they had nothing to throw in. Anyway, it was just stupid.
yeah.
Just like, huh? Anyway, and then the match started. It was fine. I was like, oh, this is good. But it happened just like twice during the Tyson fight to where I did get the spinning wheel just for a little bit and then it just fixed itself. So, but that was the most boring fight I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's in chat.
I see that, Mr. Daryl Shernigan. What's
up,
going
Daryl?
on, brother?
Arrow.
Yeah, it was. Well, I guess for some folks it was entertaining, but I sure hear from a lot of others that I don't know. Facebook was like a third world country had been bombed, and you know how everybody gets on Facebook when something major in this world happens, and everybody's throwing their 2 cents in. Well, that's the way my Facebook looked with comments about the fight. So I
Yep.
pretty much got it all in some Facebook posts, but.
It's like, oh my god, they're talking about it's not even a real fight. Why are you guys talking about it? It's like a fake fight. Everyone's on Facebook. What's up, Omar?
Omar has come to discuss Pod Talk today, if we'll go that way. So there you go. Mr. Rise and Phoenix One, I see you. Mr. Ed Barkley, and I know I seen him earlier, but he's probably a little pissed off because typically I would say it at the very first of the show, happy birthday to the oldest piece of shit in vaping, Mr. Marvin Norton. He might say something now just because he'll quit being pissed, but
Oh, please don't bring back that Hawk Tua girl. Oh, jeez.
dude, it still amazes me and I know it's probably happened to other people, but literally for about 5 minutes of her life of walking the streets of Nashville, that girl has the fame that girl has got now.
Oh my god.
She's got her own. I believe she has her own podcast now, and brings in all these stars on there just to talk stupid bullshit. But
Oh,
again,
the
people are
dumbest.
watching it.
Mind-boggling.
She's got like a crazy following on a lot of social media platforms, and just an overnight sensation. But
That's
I
what it's about
mean,
now.
not that I wouldn't like take that in myself, because like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, I'm curious. I need to go back and look at her name and see what her net worth is right now, and see if it's.
The fact that she has a net worth is kind
Look
of.
her up real quick. Her name is Haley something. I don't remember what the last name is. Y'all, somebody in chat I know that's just madly in love with her knows her full name and address. But give me her full name real quick. I think it's Haley something.
Haley Welch
See if
in the
she has a net
Broadway
worth on her
district.
right now.
In the Broadway district of Nash or Tennessee. Let's see. I can't believe she has a net worth. Her net worth is, as of 2023, her net worth is between 1 million and 2 million.
Dude. And I
She's made
guarantee
nearly
you,
300,000 in merchandise sales.
before that night, her net worth wouldn't even have shown up on a computer, but it was probably like 40,000 a year annually income or some shit.
Oh my god, it's just I don't know.
Why haven't y'all been caught out on the streets? Mark, as many times as you've been out on the streets just like shit faced, why couldn't somebody interesting or of some value come up to you and do some interview and make you an overnight star more
I've
than
been
what you
waiting.
are already? Let
I've
me
been waiting.
reword that. I know you're a celebrity already, but
Thank you.
like stimulate your celebrity status.
I've been waiting to go viral, but I guess you got to. I don't know.
You went viral when you bulked.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, you did go semi pro there when that shit happened. But I don't think you made the profit like the chick did, so
Nope, I sure didn't. That's for damn sure.
yes, Mark should be a billionaire. And if he was that, of course his closest friends, meaning me and Mike, would be set for life too, I guess. Even though Mark probably would have just forgot about us, so but that's good. I appreciate that, Mark.
My net worth is $388.
Oh man. You know what? I've been meaning to ask Mike this, and it's been a while, and of course we had other events go on, and it just completely jumped out of my head, but I just thought about it now. Mike, was you about to get into the e-bike world?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I actually got an
You
e-bike sent.
posted a picture that I had seen, but this was from months ago, where it looked like you got an e-bike. It's down there in Florida with you, right?
No,
Oh, it's at home or the other house?
it's in New York, and they sent it to me to do a video on it. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna do a video on an e-bike. And I recorded about a little over half the video, and that's when we
Things happen.
during right it was right before we came to Florida, and
Gotcha.
then yeah,
Gotcha.
the video just didn't happen.
I seen
And
that.
I told the company, I'm like, look, I can't do the video. It's the bike's in New York. I'm stuck in Florida.
Okay.
So
Well,
I even asked them, is how could I give this back to you? And they didn't even respond back.
you ought to reach out and say, hey, I know another guy that's kind of into riding bikes, and I really, truly think he wants an electric bike. And he could probably give you some pretty crazy footage. So
Have you
It
seen
was
the forecast? Snowing.
Is it
yeah.
snowing there?
Tomorrow or Thursday, it's going to start snowing.
Is that why the bike videos have been put on hold?
Yep.
Dude, why don't you get out there and just put a big jacket on and ride?
That's pretty cold. When the wind's hitting you, it's like, oh yeah, Indoor Smokers put out a video, and he said he's coming back.
How about Jim VV? I didn't even know.
Yep.
Obviously, because I think during the time I vanished, his channel had 2 strikes,
Yep.
and he took down a bunch of his videos. I think he said like 700 videos, and he just decided not to do any videos until both strikes got taken off his channel.
I had assumed when he put that one video up, I figured Jim was just done. I figured he was just gonna just say the hell with it. And then I did catch his little short video the other day talking about how he was waiting things out. So
Yep.
That's where I was at, and then when I realized, or when I learned that they could still strike old videos that aren't even on your channel anymore, that's when I'm like, oh shit.
exactly. Yeah, they can still strike you for deleted shit.
Yeah, because they sit on their.
Yeah, it sits
Forget
on
how
their
they said it.
servers for a while.
Like
doesn't it?
they said, they either sit on the server or they're in the queue or something like that. So I think they said like up to a month or so.
That's bull.
I'm like, that's bullshit.
That is pretty crazy that they can. Well, I mean, you're sharing your shit with them. I guess they can do whatever they want with your stuff.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, Canadian. That's what I was talking about. I watched this video today. That's how I know about that. I didn't even know. I had no clue.
Well, I'm no longer subscribed to Indoor, but what is Indoor coming back with? More disposables? Oh,
He did,
there's
Jim.
one right there.
I don't think he said. I just watched his video, and it's like an old school video. Like he's back in his same couch, same background.
He said he's doing something else with the channel.
That's what he said. But then he was doing a vape video on I think on a disposable. It was.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm not doing vape videos, but here's a vape video. So I'm like, okay.
Maybe he had partaken in some of the activities he likes to do before he started that video.
Maybe.
Jim said, "Yes, I'm strike free for now." Well, hopefully, hopefully they'll.
Congrats.
I was telling this to Mark in private here when he got his channel back. I said, maybe now with as many times as he emailed and there was some communication going, and it looks like he finally actually talked to a living soul for once, that maybe whatever list Mark has been on now for the past year or two, because Mark's been getting hit more than anybody I know, and maybe they're going to take him off the list for a while, but I don't know.
The only thing that sucks is there's a warning that's stuck on my channel from August. And usually you could take that little training course, but the option's not there.
Oh,
But it tells me to take the training course, but I can't take it because there's no option.
Maybe you have to wait, or maybe you only could take the training course once.
Well, it says content deleted by user. Then it says training complete, but yeah, it still shows I have a warning. It's the only warning on my channel, so I don't know.
I wonder what the content for your test will be. Harmful acts?
Oh, probably.
Because I remember I had to do mine on the. This is what pisses me off, and I was watching something else. And I guess I still need to be careful what I say since we've still got, about 2 months to go under certain reigns of things. But, we all knew this, but sometimes you need to actually hear somebody else say it and just kind of think about it some, and it kind of like, it struck a chord with me. I forget who I was watching, but they were talking about freedom of speech on YouTube and things that were allowed to be said. So during the sea time, anything you said about the sea was being basically banned, or you were getting some kind of banner put on your video stating like these are the truthful facts about things or whatever. So you either had to keep your mouth shut or be real careful of what you said, or it was going to mess with your video. Same thing has happened over like the election stuff. If you had to watch what you said, or your video was going to be labeled with things with the election coming up. So that freedom of speech that has been not so freedom on YouTube, you really had to watch things a lot. And I've sat here long enough now, and I forgot what road I was even going down talking about all this. But I guess what I was saying was it struck a chord with me about when basically I was giving an opinion on something and I got a warning on my channel. Then I had to take a test and lie on that test just to appease somebody just because I wanted the warning off of my channel.
Pretty much.
So
Isn't it messed up that you actually have to lie
yes.
to get the warning off? It's
Well,
fucking
you had
crazy.
to do the same thing on yours.
Yeah.
So, and this is where what you're going to have to do again, Mark, if you're allowed to be able to go in and do something to get that warning off, you'll have to lie on these questions in order for that warning to come off your channel.
Yeah, I've taken two of those already. And even if you get the question wrong, it tells you, hey, you got it wrong, pick another one. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way you can really fuck it up because it's like they give you a bunch of chances at like screwing it up.
But I was asked 7 different questions on medical misinformation. And the answers I really wanted to give that they had sitting there that I thought were truthful, if I'd have clicked those, they'd have said, nope, you're wrong.
Yep.
And who are you to tell me that I'm wrong?
Exactly.
So, and then now this video will be struck just because I'm talking about it. But at this point, I don't care. But it's pretty crazy. So, but then again, at the end of the day, what can you do about it? This is the platform that everybody comes to watch you on. They're not going to really go anywhere else. So, this is what you're stuck with.
Can't do a damn thing.
Nope. I've been kind of like, Mr. Sanchez, what's going on, brother? Brett Whitney, what you doing there, man? Yeah, it's been, as a vaping stuff, it's been pretty dead. At least I haven't even had I've had like 2 random no-name companies that I can't even believe that are making anything that hit me up, asked me if I was interested, and I give the basic reply that I give to all of them and never heard anything back. But there is one thing I've noticed, and it keeps happening more and more. So I've kind of left these emails out for me talking about it, but I'm getting a ton more of these emails. For whatever reason, these companies, when they see me, they assume I'm a store. They don't think anything. They constantly ask me, hey, would you be wanting to put these items in your store, or do you want to do a big bulk? I'm like, dude.
Yeah, they don't.
Do you see a storefront in any pictures that you're looking at me on social media? Because I'm no store.
Hey, when they message you,
Same thing here.
It's
like
like
3 a.m.
Where do you get this from?
They don't read anything. They just assume that there's a vape in your name, so you must be a store or something.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, damn.
I've been getting a lot of emails to do videos on like weed stuff that's
I have been getting, I don't want to say my fair amount, but I have been getting some of that too. And of course, right off the bat, I'm like, I don't do any of that on my channel. And then every time I say that, they pretty much come back and say, oh, well, you can do vape stuff too. I'm like, and I'm looking at some of the stuff that they're trying to move, and I'm like, where can you get the vape off of what you're trying to sell or what you're trying to promote? So
It's that whole new like legal weed thing they're trying to push.
Yep.
They tell us every doctor hates vaping, but I can't find one that does. When I went to the hospital, I mentioned I vape. They're like, "Oh my god, you need to stop that now."
Oh God, I hate when I hear shit like that.
That's why I don't even tell them like I I don't vape. I don't use nicotine. Like I don't feel like getting in the conversation anymore.
That's like one of the worst. There's like a few bad things if you're somebody that vapes and you got people that want to come up and talk to you about things. The worst of all those conversations is somebody that doesn't do jack shit, that doesn't know anything, but comes up and says, dude, why are you doing something like that? That shit will kill you right there.
They got a cigarette in their mouth.
Yeah, and I'm like, you're serious. First off, my new comment to most people when somebody and it's very rare that I have people do it nowadays, but if somebody comes up, I say, first off, I want to see where you've done your studies on this, because you're coming at me with this information. Where's all these long years of studying that you've put in about all this? And
I saw it on CNN.
yeah. So
I'm 12 years deep and I've never told a doctor I vape. Never. Yeah, I don't even bother. When they ask, I don't even bother telling them anymore.
yeah. Neil says, ST, just tell them 2000. Yeah, that pretty much will run anybody off nowadays, I believe. Yeah, but those days pretty much have passed now too, though. Like people coming up trying to say, oh, man, that shit will kill you, or do you know what's in, all that kind of, but man, it used to really.
I just blow it off.
Yeah, I blow it off now, but back then it's one of those things that used to kind of stir me up inside. I'm like, are you serious?
Yep. And you get into that deep conversation for like an hour and then.
But what's even really worse is when a smoker comes up and tries to tell you that. And it's like, I know. You were just looking to bullshit with somebody saying some shit.
I've had
like
that happen to me a few times. The first time I was like, I just went like, what are you, what's in your hand?
Yeah.
The second time it happened, I just bursted out laughing at the person and ignored them.
It makes no sense at all. Oh, shit, I gotta sneeze.
I don't tell them anymore. I just tell them I quit smoking. There you go.
Yeah, same thing here.
Yeah. But again, it's almost a rarity nowadays that there are two things that seem pretty rare, at least for what little bit of interactions I have with people being out in public. One thing is, I rarely see anybody smoking a cigarette anymore.
No, I don't either.
It's kind of funny because it used to be like cigarette galore out there. But I don't see many people. Not to say that smokers have died off. I just don't see them as much as what I used to.
I see more. Well, see, I smell more people smoking weed than cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in New York. In New York, anywhere I drive, it doesn't matter. That's all I smell.
Yeah.
Yep.
I even smell it on the highway.
Yep.
It's like,
and then I don't, and I think I mentioned this before, I don't really see many people vaping at all.
No.
I see tons of people vaping here in Florida.
Yeah, I guess
Everyone vapes in Florida.
Oh, Hitman just did a $98,000 donation, but unfortunately it wasn't to this channel. So whoever you donated that to, Hitman, you should be well taken care of.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Ron, a.k.a. Dave, a.k.a. Dylan, Dylan Sr.
There you go.
When was the last time you guys went to an expo? Woo.
The last thing,
last
thing I have been to with the group is back when we went to DC. That was my last stop.
Wow.
Yeah, DC was the last get together, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Was it that, or was it the one that they had in New York? The event?
DC. And that was back, if I remember correctly, 2018 or 2019, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, because like right after that, well, there really wasn't any expos going on beyond that. I think the only one that was beyond the DC thing. Connecticut did its thing again, but by the time that they did it, it was more THC than vape
Yeah.
stuff, and none of us had any interest in going to that. And then the C hit, and then everything, the world changed.
I was supposed to go right before the sea hit. I was supposed to go to the UK,
Yep.
Germany, and to Dubai.
Oh wow, that would have been pretty sweet.
And those things still have existed, but obviously we haven't gone to any of that. But
Yep.
Good old Vapes.
honestly, again, I'm not even keeping up with it. And it probably, if they are still doing things here in the U.S., I would 100% say it's got THC more engulfed than vaping at any expo in this country. But I'm sure there might have been some little things here or there. But again,
Yeah, the only ones that are being done are in Vegas,
yeah,
where it's mixed.
yep. And then even at that, if vaping is going to be at an expo, it's going to be lined up with disposables because it's not really that much new hardware out there in the world.
Private jet, kind of, all expenses paid. I was going to be gone for about close to 3 weeks overseas.
I remember that.
Yeah, everything, like, all expenses paid, too. I was looking forward to going to Dubai.
Isaac said, I was about to train some people in Guatemala right before the sea. I ended up having to train them virtually. Yep, everything went to virtual when that hit.
Well, your granddaughter's in Korea. I'd like to go to Japan. That'd be fun. I don't know what I'd eat there, but they got McDonald's. I think over there.
You wouldn't
KFC.
make it on a plane to get your ass over there.
I wouldn't.
So
McDonald's.
I definitely wouldn't make it.
But yeah, the shows now, I mean, dude, there's just not enough. I think in the vape stuff, who would want to go to a show that's nothing but disposables unless you're like a little teeny bopper that's into all that shit, wanting to look at the latest, greatest disposables? That would be.
Dude, if they just keep legalizing weed like they do, like I don't even think they're going to worry about vaping anymore. Because everyone's going to be smoking. Like everyone's smoking weed now. Like everybody. Like Mike said, everywhere you go, that's all you smell if you live in like a legal state.
Yeah.
And the more it
Because
becomes legal, the more it's going to be. Everyone's going to be just smoking it.
A six pack. I actually was supposed to be going to Indonesia to the event that happened maybe 6 months ago, 5 or 6 months ago. I got invited to go to Indonesia. But with my situation going on, I couldn't leave to go to that event.
But just to let y'all know, Mike does have a full service line of stores in Indonesia.
Yep.
So if y'all are in Indonesia and watching this video, just look for the Mike Vape shops. He's got them all over.
Weed makes the state bill. Yep. We went to a dispensary in Michigan this past weekend, and the prices there are like you'll spend $5 on something in Michigan, and it'll be $20 in Chicago. I've never seen so many people inside of a building. It was like Great America. The line was outside the building, and then when you got inside, there was at least 60 people inside in line. Like, holy shit! And there were 4 dispensaries next to each other in Michigan. Talk about a moneymaker.
Is it because the taxes are different in Michigan?
Yeah, it's so much cheap. So everyone's coming in from like Illinois, Indiana, and this is like a gold mine out there.
So let me ask you this, because I have no idea. I don't know the answers to any of these questions because I just don't study it. I don't know it. But if you go into Illinois to purchase stuff from Michigan and bring it back into Illinois, is that illegal?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But you got to go through Indiana, and I don't think it's legal in Indiana yet. I could be wrong. Oh wait, no, it's legal in Indiana. I don't think it's. I don't think so. I could be wrong though. I don't know about that.
See, I don't think I've ever really even asked that question. If two states adjoin with one another that are both legal, but do you have to actually purchase it in the state you live in, or can you go over state lines to another legal state and purchase it and bring it back?
I would think you could because if not, there would be cops because there's so many people there. Like you see so many different license plates from different states. There would just be cops just pulling people over left and right.
Yeah.
So I would think it's okay, but I'm not 100% sure.
Does anybody know the answer to that question? I'm sure we have some people in here that are 100% down on the laws with all this shit.
I have no clue how all that works.
Yeah, I know that you can't they can't import it or ship it from other states. Like if they sell it in Illinois, it's got to be grown, I believe, in Illinois.
Okay.
So they can't get it from wherever and bring it in.
I got multiple people saying it's illegal in Indiana.
Okay, so yeah, there you go. So that's why they say be careful. So in Indiana, when you're passing through Indiana to go to Illinois, but it's kind of like buying fireworks. Same situation. Like there's so many people doing it, the cops are not even going to bother.
Well,
I've never seen so many people in my
fireworks
life.
I would understand because the end outcome, there's really nothing going to come out of it other than maybe just a teeny fine. And probably the same thing with the weed stuff. It's probably just a fine if you get busted nowadays. It's no
Yeah.
real jail time, unless you're like got an 18-wheeler packed down with shit. But I don't know. That's crazy though. What part of Michigan was it? Like as soon as you crossed state lines, it was right there.
It's an hour from where I live, so it's a little past the state line.
Okay.
But it's just like it's kind of like when you go to I don't know if you've ever been to Indiana, but in Indiana, like fireworks stores are like on every corner. That's how Michigan was. Like it's like dispensaries everywhere, and people are just. It's so cheap down there. It's cheaper than street prices, I think, in Chicago. If you buy it on the street, it's cheaper there. It's just crazy. Like Illinois, why aren't you doing this? Like you could be making mucho money. But
I'm kind of shocked because, again, I live in a state where it's still legal at the moment, and I always assumed that Tennessee would be one of those states that would kind of like fall through and make it legal here too. But I don't know.
you can only have 30. Yeah, what in Illinois? I don't know about Michigan, but Michigan, like it just.
But aren't the laws set up though? Like, say that
They're-
you got pulled over in Illinois, you can't just have shit laying out. It's got to be in the container it came from the dispensary, right?
I would think so. Yeah, I don't think you could. I'm most certain you can't smoke it. I mean, people think they could smoke it and drive. That's why you smell it everywhere, but
Yeah.
legally you can't. What's up, Trev?
Funny enough,
Darren, yep. New news are coming soon.
I won't say the city unless Mark throws it out there. Even though Mark has like pretty been all over town, I'm sure people are pretty aware of Mark's area. But your little city, town, whatever, I won't say the name, but it popped up on police activity the other day.
Oh, for the
Where the dude
Cop.
pulled the dude over in a gas station.
oh, that was probably a while ago. It happened a while ago, then, right?
Dude got
Did he
out. He
carjack?
had guns, drugs, all kind of shit. Tried to run from the cop or something like that.
Oh shit, I didn't see that one. I gotta go look. I didn't see that.
Yep.
But
I
the police
seen-
activity videos are normally something that happens like months and months ago, right? Usually.
most of the time, unless it's a pretty, like, I just happened to watch one about an hour ago and somebody was going, oh my God, oh, it's something just happened in Nashville, like within 8 hours ago, and it's already on police activity
shit.
or some shit like that. As fast as they've dropped the video, and some people were going, I can't believe that they've dropped this quick, but I guess transparency is what a lot of these departments are trying to do, so they're not sitting on body cam footage forever. But
I gotta go check. I haven't watched. When I lost my channel and I got rid of the YouTube Premium, I didn't even want to be on YouTube anymore. Like it was just ads and
Oh god.
ads and ads. I'm like, I can't deal with this.
That's why I had to get it, because when it finally turned over, you either got to have that or not. And I tried to watch a couple of videos. I said, there's no way in hell I can do this. And this is, at the end of the day, this is my, I guess you could say, my form of entertainment. Instead of watching TV, I like watching YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't deal with ads.
What's up, Aiden?
I say that while an ad's probably playing on this channel right now, but
Yep. Yeah, I did the YouTube Premium a while ago. It's been at
you
least.
did it way before us, and I was like, man, there's no way in hell I'm going to do that.
I was like,
shit.
enough with these ads. So like,
I just didn't want to I didn't want to pay for YouTube. I'm like, I'm on YouTube. I make them money. Why am I paying them?
Well, before
and after a
that,
while, you're like, fuck it, I gotta pay them.
you know that with that money that you're paying, what is it again? What is it a month? I don't remember.
between 13 or 15 bucks a month.
Yeah.
When I started, I think it was 10,
Yeah, it has gone up.
and it includes basically music on there too, YouTube Music.
Yeah.
So if you're paying for something else, you might as well not, because you got it there. You can get music.
Yeah.
Well, that little free ad blocker that you used to be able to have worked pretty good on YouTube. Now, once in a while, you still might get stuck with something, but for the majority of the time, it worked on everything. And then they were like, no, you ain't gonna be able to use that on here anymore.
Nope. You can download it. I don't know. I all the ad blockers I've tried.
None worked
And
for
I
me.
heard the browsers were getting slow because YouTube was like blocking the ad blockers, so they were getting slow. And I noticed my Chrome was getting. I'm like, oh fuck it, I think it was like $15 a month now. I think.
Omar says, Mark, you gonna pay to make money.
Yep. I guess you
You
gotta.
got to.
Mm-hmm.
You got to in this world.
Yeah. Thank you, Aiden. Hey, tomorrow I'm going to go get a haircut. I haven't gone to a place to get a haircut. And
Oh.
Oh shit.
So, do you know the individual that you're going to tomorrow?
nope, I'm going with my cousin to his spot that he goes.
Are you
So
going
we
to give
got
this? Are you going to give
Appointment
this
at 1
person
o'clock
heads
tomorrow.
up?
So what's up?
Are you going to give this person heads up about the history of you?
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But I fuck up my hair.
Say, look, this is sacred ground that you're about to be on. Get
Yeah,
this shit right.
I haven't had it's been a month. It's been a month. The last time I actually had a haircut, I cut my own hair a month ago.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
It's long now. For me, it's long.
Cheryl says, I do not have a problem. Nothing slows down for me. Well, that's good, because most people, including myself, I've tried multiple things and nothing worked. Mine wasn't slowing down. It's just the shit wasn't working.
Yeah, like instead of the ad for me, it would be a black screen for like 5 or 10 seconds, and then the video would play, and it drove me nuts. I'm like, I can't deal with this.
Hate that guy. Tried the bowl, but there's not a big enough one to fit this head. I got to use a salad bowl.
You gonna get her slicked down or just a little trimming?
Probably a buzz cut, number one all around,
Gotcha.
and short on top. That's about it.
I lost track of what I was doing.
If I had my way, I'd shave my head, but I promised somebody I wouldn't. So
I'm just telling you, Mike. Unless you just naturally lost all your hair, I don't think you'd look right bald. Even though you did the little photo
I got
app
the
of the
picture
shit.
to prove I was bald at one time.
Your brother,
yeah,
your brother's bald, right? He's got a bald head, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm used to seeing Mike with some freaking hair. I'm not used to him seeing him like we are. So
When you look at his brother, it's kind of like looking at Mike with a bald head.
yeah, that wouldn't be you, man.
It would look really weird, that's for sure.
Even you wearing a hat on top of a bald head would look crazy.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
I'd leave this part. So this way you wouldn't know.
Or you could
What's
do
up,
like
Josh?
You could do like Mark. I noticed Mark likes to do these little sideburn things that are about like this length. So when he wears a hat, he actually looks like he's got sideburns off of a full head of
Yep.
hair. But when he takes that shit off,
There ain't nothing there.
nope. But Mark wears a hat like 24/7, so he can get away with that shit. But well, you do too, Mike, pretty much. So
That's probably why I'm bald, because I wear a hat too much. Son of a bitch. Mike, ST, and Fagan, I've been following you guys for 10 plus years. If y'all got an RDA, I got it. I miss the old days, a new RDA every day.
Josh, don't worry. We're bringing an RDA to the market very, 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 very soon.
we do appreciate you though, following for such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got shit out of me, but these boys right here have done some stuff.
10 years, I would have gave up by now. Like, fuck this, I'm going back to smoking.
Shit, that's 10 years is about. I started back in. What? I started in the beginning of 2015 on YouTube.
I don't even remember.
I do remember that date, 2015. I don't remember the month of the day, but I remember it was 2015. I remember it being early in the year.
Do you guys usually change barbers? I don't think
I don't
I
have
don't
a
think
barber.
men usually do. Yeah, I just shave my head myself.
The barber you're speaking of is me. I do my own shit.
I would assume if you have hair and you do get haircuts, then you more than likely don't change barbers. Like, it's a no-no.
Yeah.
If you ever watch Seinfeld, there's a good... You've seen the episode where he,
Yeah, I don't have. I don't know. I guess if I let my beard get thick. Uh-oh, what we got going on here?
Oh, there's a screenshot.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
Oh. You were showing off some shit to us way, way back.
That's the one.
But then things happened and we just kind of, well, I won't lie, I've kind of forgotten about it because there's been other important things going on, but I completely forgot that you were in the work. So that's still going on, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, we had to postpone it, obviously.
Yes.
But yeah. You've seen all the different colors, all that stuff I was showing you.
Yeah. Omar says, ST, did you ever thought of a hair transplant? My girlfriend told me she wants it for me, huh? Hell no. I'm perfectly fine with my situation. Actually, I contribute to my situation because if I didn't shave the top of my head, and I've said this millions of times, I'd have that like Larry look where it would just grow around like that.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not as I used to be pretty damn good at keeping my shit slick all the time where it looked like glass, but as I've gotten older and I've been doing this forever, dude, I can go where it's like, dude, what are you doing? Are you trying to grow your hair back? Because I just get tired of messing with it, and then I'll just go in there and knock it all down. K-Tech said I should rock a mullet. No mullets happening here, kid.
If your girlfriend is telling you to get a hair transplant, you need a new girlfriend, Omar. You need to set her straight.
Well, we know that to be a lie because we are talking about Omar that has many of wives in this palace he lives in Egypt, so... Cheryl says, my husband loves the supercut girls. Damn. Damn, that's still a place. Well, I guess there are still all kind of places around.
When I used to have hair and I used to go get my hair cut at these just random little places, I used to love when the shampoo girls would wash my hair because their shit would just hang right in your face as they're leaning over, like washing your hair. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It's a field day for his ass.
Six pack, yes, it comes with the lanyard.
I was just
Stuffed
about
with
to say
rubber
that.
pluggies.
Definitely lanyards.
Mm-hmm.
A rubber pluggy.
And Cheryl says they have many of them there. Well, is there many of them on all that property you own?
That's exactly what he likes, Mark. Yeah, I mean, because you got some places where you tilt your head back and they stand behind you and you wash your hair, but then you got some places that are kind of small where they can't stand behind you, so they got to stand over you, so their tits are just like hanging in your face. Like that's an automatic tip right there.
Lord.
I was in my 20s though when I had hair, so it tells you a lot. Now if I walk in, they just call the cops. If y'all remember the Wismec and J-Bo. Oh,
yeah.
good lord.
No doubt about that.
Yep, I remember J-Bo and Wismec. I wonder if Wismec still around? I don't think they are.
Probably not, unless it's the same name or they've changed names and they're probably making disposables now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, their
Even they were
website.
all together. Eleaf, Joytech, all of them. Wismic, same company.
You
Yes,
got the
K-Tech.
Relo RXG.
K-Tex, we got to pay the bills around here somehow, so it's either me throwing ads up or you donating hundreds of dollars every week, and I can shut that little feature off. But times are tough around here.
Me as president? I don't think so. I'd be the dictator.
Shit, I
cool
think
looking
I still have. I know for a fact I've got one Wismec still in a box new, and that was one that we were just talking about a few months ago. I can't remember that. What was that? Here we go again. What was the one with the triple batteries in it that we all had?
The Relo. No,
Something.
Relo?
Relo.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
I don't know how I remember that. Yeah, their newest one is the Relo RXG.
And when did that come out? In like 2018?
It's out. It looks pretty unique. I'll tell you that much. It's like a single battery Relo.
There's no way that they're still in business and they just dropped that.
Someone did a video in another country and oh wait a minute. What year was that?
Yeah, that's where you've.
Oh, that's 2021. Okay, never mind.
Well, hell, I'm shocked that they're still from 2021.
Yeah. Their website's still there.
Brian said, speaking of Wismac, I picked up a Luxottic BF from Element with a discount for $12. I remember that name, but I don't remember the device offhand. And since Mike's not in the museum at the moment, he can't walk up to the shelf and break one out for us.
Build the museum. I don't know how I'm gonna get that stuff here.
Totes and totes.
In order for me to bring all my vape gear here, I'd have to spend like $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah, because you're going to have to get a pod and pack all that shit up in one.
Yep. I'm gonna keep her, but I'm gonna fix her shit that she says to me.
Dude, I've got no joke. You know those DeWalt like those little suitcases that got like the little bins inside it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3 of those, 3 or 4, no 4 of them full of RDAs and RTAs. It's like,
A lot of stuff.
Here's
I
the
wanted
thing.
to bring those with me. I totally forgot.
Do you want to bring all your stuff into that room?
No, but there's stuff I do want to bring.
Gotcha.
I have lots of stuff. I got all my projects, stuff that I've done. I mean, I have some of it here, but I didn't grab all of it. I've got a lot of stuff there still.
Shit, I know. You haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg.
I mean, I don't want everything. I have other bins where it's just like the regular stuff that, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care about that stuff. I got good stuff. All my mechs are in New York. I don't have one, not even one mech with me here.
Well,
Imagine trying to bring one of those in a plane. They'll think it's a python.
oh yeah. Yeah, you damn sure don't want to risk that shit.
Especially a whole suitcase of them. Like, what the fuck is this?
But I am going to be making another driving trip. Yeah, I know, Cheryl. It's hard to bring a whole bunch of vape gear, on a plane. And I don't want to take the chance.
You know, if it wouldn't suck, but I know it would suck, if you flew back and like rented a U-Haul and filled a U-Haul truck up and drove it back. That
I
drive,
already checked on that. That's also like about $3,000.
damn,
God damn.
That's without gas. You got to pay for gas and all that stuff too, right?
that drive would literally suck though in a U-Haul truck that damn long.
Exactly. I won't do it.
Yeah.
So, so what I'm planning on doing is one idea is that I'm gonna pack up. I still have the other car there, the Volvo. So, not on this trip. On another trip, I'm gonna fly to New York and I'm gonna load up that car and drive again back. So this way I could register, insure it here in Florida, and then I'm going to drive it back to New York with Florida plates
There you go.
and leave it there. And then fly back. So I'm planning on doing that. Now, yeah, I'll be able to fill it up with the rest of the vape gear that I want to bring with me and my tools, but I got some other stuff too. So then I'm thinking to myself, do I go through? I have to bring the car here anyway, so to do what I got to do. So I don't know. I'm at a point where I'm confused, so I try not to think about it too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's too much stuff that I think about. It's not good for me. So
I would kind of look at it like this and not just trying to put a whole lot more emphasis on this topic, but if you think that you'd have enough to considerably fill up a pod, I'd almost just do that.
And don't they deliver them or no?
Well, yeah, that's
Like,
what they do. They
drop
drop
'em
it in
off?
your driveway, you load it, and then they come pick it up and transport it wherever you want it.
Yeah, I see those pod things everywhere.
But
the thing
two,
is, though, I don't have the room for all that stuff here. I'm already full.
oh well, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I know
I've got so much vape gear over here that, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like this shelf here, it's all. I think that's the shelf. That's all clutch mods,
Yeah.
clutch, and the recurve squonk mod. I got here. Up here, it's all Blaze. What do you call it? AIOs. Up here, over here, I got some of my RDAs and RTAs like projects here, and this bottom shelf is every boxer I own.
Yeah.
I brought all the boxes with me. Then I got other stuff here. I got a lot of Lost Vape stuff that I brought with me. I have a whole bin full of inside that in there. I got a bin full of mods. It's a lot. What am I going to do with all of it? I don't need it all. I don't want to overfill myself. I already have like 40 I got like 40 devices, pods and stuff like that already accumulated
Yeah.
from all the reviews I've done, like all the extras that they sent me. One company, I think, was it Horizon Tech, sent me 14 of these.
Jesus.
I'm sure.
So I have like a whole bunch of stuff that I'm gonna like give away on Patreon. But in New York, I have, I don't know, about a couple of hundred brand new in the box stuff that was supposed to be given for giveaways.
Yeah.
That it's like, okay, what do I do with all this shit? Then I'm thinking, is it worth it to pay that money to transport all the stuff here that I don't want just for a very little bit of stuff that I do want? And is it worth spending that money to transport the stuff? So I'm thinking of it that way too. So
Well, too, you got to kind of look at it as, I mean, there's multiple things to that. And again, this is probably where it starts to get stressful. You can't just, it would take some time to pack all that up and then pack a pod up for transport. But then when it's transported to Florida, you know it's going to be sitting in your driveway for a good while because you're going to be slowly like just taking shit out and doing stuff. And it's going to tie up room in your driveway.
that's why I'm thinking that maybe I just grab 4 or 5 like flat rate boxes, the large flat rate boxes, and pack them in with just the stuff that I want.
Yeah.
And then all the rest of the stuff, it's fucked up, but it's gonna go in the garbage. What am I gonna give it to? Unless there's New Yorkers that want the stuff, whatever, I'll give it to them. But I'll just bring that stuff. I'll ship it. Postal service. What's it gonna cost me? $100, and I'll have all my stuff here instead of spending 3,000. That's actually more. Pod, I think it's like 3,600.
Well, K-Tech just put an offer out there. He said if you would provide him with good internet service at the house, he's got a 20-foot trailer and he'll come load it up and haul it down for you.
There you go. Let's do it, K-Tech. I got you. I'll run a wire from here. Wait, where does he live again?
Down the street from Mark, I think.
I think he moved. I don't think he's in Illinois no more.
Well, he's still on right around the corner. He's either in Illinois or Indiana, one of the two.
Well, he's closer to New York, so I'll run it from the New York house. I'll run a wire to
There you go.
I got good internet there, too.
Yeah, he'll load that truck up. You won't ever see him again. He'll take
I
off.
know. He'll say, okay, so I'm going to Florida. And the next thing you know, well, Mike, I had to run by the house and I'm going to be stuck here for a while now.
Yep.
So
Mike, I got a flat tire. They don't make this tire anymore. Sorry, man.
He'll be stopping up at vape shops selling shit.
Yep.
it would be cool if there was somehow you could devise some type of plan to do like if you could get it shifted outside, not have it inside, but have it shifted outside long enough to where you had like all these people come up and do some kind of like garage sale type thingy or something. But
That would be pretty, because you got a lot of vape shit there.
Yeah. I've got all my Filipino mechs, all those mods I want to bring. I mean, lots of mechs. There's a lot of stuff. But obviously, like I said, I think I could fill up. Like or I just do what I said to do. I just put whatever I'm going to bring with me because I also got tools and stuff that I want to bring down here.
well, that's what I was thinking too. I know you said you had other stuff you wanted to bring, but
Yeah.
two, I know it's a lot of stuff, but a pod is not small by any means too. It would kind of suck if you got everything in it that you knew that you wanted, and then the thing's still half empty, 3/4 empty, or some
Exactly.
shit like that. And that's like,
And
oh,
then U-Haul also makes their pods. They're smaller. They're made out of wood. And they put like a tarp over it, a U-Haul like tarp. I don't know if I trust those, but that would be perfect for me. That I think would cost me like $2,300.
Yeah.
So BMW is here in Florida, K-Tech. They ain't pulling nothing. Just pulling my fat ass around.
yeah. Well, I'm sure at the end of the day you'll get some kind of game plan with it. You'll probably
I'll
get
figure it out.
back-
I'm in no rush to get everything here.
Yeah.
But there's stuff that I did forget. But it's like, oh God, I needed that. So I was in a rush. I wanted to, like I said, I was there and I just needed to get out of that. I needed to leave. I was supposed to stay till like I said, I was supposed to stay till Tuesday, and I ended up leaving Sunday morning at 4:30 in the morning. Just jumped in the car and just
Yeah.
gone.
Well, the good thing is, you still got people tending to the house in New York, so things are still safe and sound
Yeah.
there. It doesn't matter what you take, and
The messed up part is that I got my camera inside the vape layer. So I'll grab the camera and I'll start zooming in. And I'll be like, "Oh shit, there it is!" I can see.
well,
But at least I got all the important stuff here, so I could get running.
Yeah.
I have everything, so all that other stuff is whatever.
well, you
You know
definitely.
what you could do to that shelf that you have that you bought on your whatever left. You notice how there's like big spaces.
Yes.
I bought the same kind of shelf once, and I went back to the store and bought another one of them. I took all the additional shelves out, and then I returned it, and then that way you could have even more shelves on there to have even more mods on there. Or you could just
I
cut
don't
pieces of
want
wood.
more mods on there.
Just-
Mark just
What's the
wanted.
point? You only get to see the ones in front. The ones behind, you can't.
You could fill that thing up with a couple hundred
Okay, this
mods.
might look full. It's empty. It's only what you see behind it. These is not. The only one that's full is the boxers. The boxers are like full.
But when you
Mark
bring your
just
other stuff in, you're going to need somewhere to display it.
Mark just wants you to go and buy the shelf and keep the shelving and take the other stuff back just so he can get,
Credit for that.
get the credit and that you'll always thank him every time you come on these lives that
No,
Mark,
he
that was
wants
such
me
a
to do
great
it so he could be
idea.
like, see, I wasn't the only one that did it. Mike did it too, so it's a good thing then. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll have all of it worked out. So,
Yeah, I'll figure it out. What I do need in here is some sort of exhaust system. Dude, it gets hot.
really,
It's hot in here. That computer, the heat is just fucking feels like the heat's on in here. I didn't notice it before in the vape layer because it was bigger.
yeah.
Plus I had the air conditioner and it was just blowing. The AC in the house, it's on, but it's
Well, you're
out there. It's in here. It just this fights the heat inside. All the electronics fight the air conditioning off quick.
you're definitely in more of a confined space than what you were before. So,
Yeah, it might look like it's big, but it's not.
yeah. Darren says, I moved some of my dad's stuff from Ocala to New York on 3 pallets and it cost $800. Look into palletizing it and have a truck pickup. Ooh. Man, you'd really have to trust somebody doing some shit like that. And
Yeah, I don't know.
and hope all your
Brian,
shit
I
gets in.
have 2 Dyson fans, and they're both in New York. I forgot to grab the Dyson fan, Mark.
Oh, and I think we're about to wrap this up, but I don't even need this, and I don't even know if I would use it. But big shout out to Mr. Tony B. But Rode has put out some pretty cool ass little mics that are.
Yep.
I don't want to say they're dedicated to iPhones, but
They're nice.
the iPhone.
Those little skinny ones.
Yes.
I think I saw that.
Those are pretty, and the price point on them is pretty damn good too.
Like, no offense to Tony B, but that's the first Tony B video I watched from beginning to end.
But I was shocked. I seen those and I was like, damn, I mean, you could pretty much do anything if you're just into like recording shit where those would kind of come in handy right there, as easy as they are and as small. Dude, those things are tiny
Yeah, they are tiny.
and they sounded good too. So,
Nice. Neil, in New York, I'd probably get arrested for doing that.
What the fuck is a Trump dance?
damn. All right, folks. Well, with that being said, we gave y'all 18 minutes of OT tonight, and I think this is where we are going to cut this off. But don't kill the messenger. But I don't know where we're going to stand at next week. When we get here, we'll get to it and we'll figure it out. But we'll just kind of leave it at that. So, and I can't really think of anything else. If by chance we take a break next week, only by chance, we won't see y'all for roughly 2 weeks. And if we don't see y'all, make sure all y'all have a good and safe, happy Thanksgiving next week, because that will be here. If, again, by chance we don't go live, Mark, are you doing your normal cook-off live video at the house, or are you just giving up on that shit?
No, we'll be going live probably on Thanksgiving.
Have y'all already started planning out the menu, or what you gonna do?
Like turkey, barbecue turkey, ham, pierogies,
Damn.
potatoes. Yeah, we're gonna mix it up a bit this year.
Y'all must be having company over.
Yeah,
Sweet.
a few people are coming over. My parents are coming over. Other than that,
Is your pops even gonna make it?
yep,
Good deal.
the whole crew will be here. It'll be interesting.
Oh, well then you definitely need to go live and make sure make sure Mama gets on video too.
Oh,
So
Lord have mercy.
yeah, that makes for some good times right there. But again, like I said, if we don't see y'all have a great next week. I know I'm going to, regardless if we're on here or not, because I've only got to work for one day, and it's going to be a well-rested little vacay for me because I need it bad. And other than that, Mike, safe travels to you. We might not have Mike on here for a little while, or we might. You never know. You don't know what you're going to get around here anymore, so we'll see.
Nope.
And with that being said, we are going to sign off, but y'all have a good one. And until we see y'all the next time, yeah, I don't have any wise words to end out on, so we'll end it out on the smooth outro. So y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, baby.
Let's see.